Welcome to Mr.SNACKS, Soul Cafe. I am Julia Caesar, and here is Hiroshi, with the series titled The Bottom Line, Whether One Likes It or Not. Part 1. What a funny title for a series.
Yeah.
So here is Hiroshi.
Thank you very much, Julia Caesar. As the late Marvin Gaye would say, let's get it on. My saying for today is, don't bite the mouth that feeds you.
Let me write that one down. I noticed, my dear Hiroshi, that you have a bagpipe in your music studio.
Yeah.
A question. How can you tell when it's time to tune that odd instrument?
Good question that has no answer. So, moving on, let's begin. Let me begin by saying all there is what is. That's it. This is the bottom line series, all right? Not pulling any punches here. Life is what it is. And all the pondering that has happened to me has been broken down to life is as it is, whether I like it or not. So what is? That's the question. That cannot be known. Life is a mystery, which means it can't be known, and that is why it's a mystery. Life is unknowable. The mind thinks it knows, but how can it? The mind is not in life. Life is thoughtless. The mind is a thought. Any description or interpretation is just that, words, right? Words are not actual, right? Can the word fire burn you? Can you drink the word water and that word will quench your thirst? Of course not. Is the menu the food? See, words are for conversation's sake only. All that can be said is, this is what is. There is only what is. So where is this life, or what's going on? Where is it coming from? Well, it's not going anywhere or coming from anywhere. It just is. The mind is logical. Life is illogical. The mind wants answers or thinks it has the answers. But I'm sorry, the mind has no clue. And man continues to ask, what is the meaning or purpose of life? This has been going on for centuries, right? Man continues to ask the why questions. Why did that person die so young? Why doesn't a God, if he exists, do something to help man, to alleviate the suffering, not only to humans, but in animals? If God is love by definition, look at the cruelty in nature. I saw a video, YouTube. There was just this innocent deer standing by a swamp, drinking water from the swamp, of course, and a crocodile came from underneath the water and grabbed the deer off the edge there and mauled the deer to death underwater. How cruel an ending, while the other deer watched in horror. What did the deer do to deserve that? Can it be known why? Not at all. So what is infinite and absolute. It is always what is. We are always in the here and now, no matter what, no matter when. This here and now doesn't have a beginning or end. This life as it is everything. There's nothing else. So yes, you may say there are things going on in life as it is. In this, there arises many things. Thoughts arise, come and go. Seeking arises. There appears an individual that arises. And this individual seeks whatever. It could be seeking for happiness, usually, peace, fulfillment, meaning, purpose, and chases many, many things like success, or goes in seeking spirituality or religion. So all it is just seeking happening. So, like I've shared, this is complete. This, what is complete in all there is. But in the case of the individual, and the story played out in the illusory mind, is that there is more to life than what is. You see? And the I arises, which is a phantom, a mental creation. Let me explain. The ego. For example, things are done such as what? Vacuuming the house. And then what arises is the I thought. Notice that? The thought, I did the vacuuming. But really, the vacuuming happened. Yes, for conversation purposes, we can use the I, of course, or me. But the I is imaginary. Is there an I or me? Or are just things getting done? Do you see or hear, taste, feel, or smell? Or does these sensations just happen? A you or me or I does nothing to see. It just happens. So back to the I says there is something else. The I is not happy or content, so it seeks. So what arises is the thought of free will and choice. And the I sets out on this journey, as I would call it, journey in life, to find what it is looking for. Because what has arisen is that there is something missing. Got to be more, and I've got to get it. And when I get it, I will be happy and fulfilled. Or if I do good things and be Christ-like, I will get to heaven. Or I can do good things, and instead of trying to please Jehovah or Yahweh, I will please Allah. Or it could be if I put my mind to it, I will meet my soulmate. And that person will make me happy. You see? The thing is, no one is doing anything, referring back to seeing. Life just happens. Did you do anything to be here, or did you just show up? Do you cause yourself to grow or to age, or does that just happen? You see, man is not the doer, but he or she thinks they're the doer. This is superimposed on this life as it is. And there's this tension in the body that happens, right? The mind arises and it interprets this tension. And so it says, I'm bored, or I need to do this or that. I'm lonely, I need a relationship. On and on. Or I'm not good enough, so I need to do better. I need to strive. I heard and saw some comments after a basketball game. I was watching at the sports bar over here, and it was LeBron James before he was injured, and said in an interview, excuse me, that we played poorly that game. We need to do better. We didn't pass as a team. We didn't pass the ball enough, and we made so many turnovers. So if man is the doer, why did you make the mistakes, LeBron. Why didn't you play better from the get-go if that was your intention? See, man is not the doer, so the situation is hopeless for the individual. Why? Because it's all an illusion. So does the search or seeking come to an end? It can, if it happens. When the realization that it is like marching to the horizon, hoping to arrive, you will never get there. Because all there is this. There's no place else. But the mind has this story, creates this story. It says, this doesn't seem enough or complete. There's got to be more to life. I need to get this or get that. I need to get somewhere because over there is better than right here. But when you get over there, what happens is over there transforms into here and then creates another there. And then you go chasing and chasing and chasing. I heard it said by this spiritual teacher, motivational speaker. This preacher says God wants to bless you and will give you what you want if you just believe. All salesmen. And there's nothing wrong with what they're saying. It's all arising in life as it is. Because life is unconditional love, right? It has no conditions, as everything or anything can arise in this. Check out the sky. Whatever arises in the sky, does the sky reject anything? No. Whether it's dark clouds, fluffy clouds, chemtrails, pollution, birds, jets, storms, sunshine, cool breezes, the sky is accepting, all up here in the sky. And the story is if I get there, then I will be happy. Happiness is getting what I want, and I'll strive and work to get it. It can also be not getting what you want as well. You don't think about that. The realization is that there's nothing missing in life. It's complete. There's nowhere to go, nowhere to get. Life is exactly it, this. Wanting it different than what it is futile. It's raining outside. You can want it to be sunny all you want, but it doesn't stop the rain. The rain will cease when it does and not a second earlier. So there's no help, no matter what anyone says, to stop the rain. Nature doesn't listen. Nature doesn't obey the mind. Yeah, it does its own thing. And you know what? You may not want it to rain. You may hate the rain at that moment because of your picnic that you're going to have. But maybe those crops out there need that rain. Or that other person wants it to rain. And the bottom line, whether we like it or not, is life is as it is. It can't be other than what is, right? See you later.